Moses Caicedo, one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. Summer signing last season for Chelsea and Enzo Maresca. Did a lot of decisive tackles. He's the maestro in the midfield. But of recent, he accumulates so much fouls that he gets unnecessary yellow cards, unnecessary caution, unnecessary penalties against his opponent, and this has cost Chelsea so much without them knowing. For example, the match against Bayern in the Champions League. Yes, Bayern were up, but Chelsea were still in the game before Moises Caicedo had to bring down Harry Kane to give Bayern the penalty, and Bayern scored the third goal to win that match 3-1. And most of their matches, even their match against Arsenal in the league, at the first leg when they played in the first leg of the league game, Moises Caicedo was so aggressive that in the first 45 minutes of the game, he has gotten a red card that made Arsenal to even secure a draw. His team has to play a defensive tactics to make sure they secure a draw in that match. So different matches, if you look back at the matches Moses Caicedo has played for them this season, you realize that Moses Caicedo, most times he causes so much unnecessary fouls. Maybe it's due to fatigue because presently Chelsea doesn't have another good defensive midfielder except when Reece James is fit, their captain. That's when he comes in for him. Except that the likes of Andre Santos and Latvia, they have not they are not reliable to the point of Moses Caicedo. But Chelsea management and Leon Rosinia need to caution Moses Caicedo, especially in the Champions League coming up next week. Though they are not in the Champions League playoff, when the round of 16 comes up and the quarterfinals, Moses Caicedo is someone who bats into unnecessary fouls. If you look at their first leg match against Tottenham, he was supposed to get a red card, but he was lucky. Though he scored the most decisive goal that made Tottenham to Chelsea to win. But if you look at his tackle, you will see Moses Caicedo always gets those wrong fouls. Look at yesterday, he cost Chelsea the match. Chelsea was comfortably leading. You should have allowed the guy go into the 18-yard box as a defensive midfielder. Maybe go behind the defenders because they were still defending. Cucurella was coming and the central back Chalobah was also coming. But Moses Caicedo dived into the tackle and cost the penalty where Leeds scored their first goal and had momentum of coming into the game. So Moses Caicedo is a very good player, but he needs to be tamed and cautioned. He's a youngster, he has a bright future, but this is not how the likes of Makelele, Patrick Vieira, and N'Golo Kante did the defensive midfield job that they were known for.